March 10th, 2024. Okay, March 10th, 2024. Yesterday, when I got to work, I went on Google. I was Googling convictions, where the judges convicted people in Portage County for drug cartel, human trafficking. Oh, there was some big arrests in 17 and 18. They give them heavy sentences. Connected from Ravenna to Canton. Gang members. Little coincidence, huh? 17 and 18. One group, there was like 12 of them. They got arrested between Ravenna and Canton. The cartel kind of stuff, okay? It's not normal to put a judge's name on any kind of crimes. Judges are not going to do crimes in front of people and put their names on it. The feds are always waiting for them to make a mistake. The police, the prosecutor's office, and other attorneys, and then regular citizens to sue them. Okay? They're underneath the highest scrutiny to be fair and just even in their rulings. Because if they find out that they're not being fair and just, or they have a conflict of interest, they can go to jail. Let alone they would never do crimes and put their names on it. Because they would go to jail. And they would have them dead to rights. No man's above the law. And they're underneath the watch of all these people. And those judges have been attorneys before. They've went to law school and then worked up to be a judge. There's a good chance that Judge Timothy Ludick never even met retired Judge Pete. Because like Cecily Mullins said, had been retired a long time. And he looks 60, 65 in his picture. And so if you put 15, 20 years, we're going to go 75, 80, 85 plus. Okay? 80. Well, Judge Ludick looks like in his 50s. The time you go through law school, college law school, and then your internship, and then you become an attorney, get your law practice, and then be voted into a judge, you're pretty well 40 to 50. And that's about what he looked. So the thought of him meeting even that older judge, he may never, like Cecily Mullins said, I don't know who he is. And she looked about my age too. She looked about 40. See what I mean? Probably never even met him. Just a retired one that looks like a Santa Claus. It wasn't him. Like they said, they went to that family and they didn't know anything about it. The drug cartel got even with the judges. They put all those people in jail and give them hard sentences in 17 and 18. Mixed up in the drug cartel between Ravenna and Canton. They got even with them. Set their judges up, look like that they're part of the drug cartel, that they're human trafficking people. Okay? And they're selling kiddie porn, they're having people raped for selfish gain, and all this crazy crap. And it's a drug cartel doing it, blaming judges. And they knew nothing, and they framed him. Just used me as a pawn. Okay? That's where 2 days ago in Walmart 62 in the evening, I go in back, and the guy's talking to this other guy. He said, we hired a bunch of people to keep an eye on her because we were busy. Now I want you to think about this. After I talked to that agent, okay, I called back down there. I seen the guy down the road. I was driving home, and he was down the street from my house. The serial killer that dismembers people. I see him. I'm like, I go out and around him. His face looked as scared as mine because I got a vehicle and he's walking. Okay? I floored around him, hit the garage door open, get in my house, close it, and I run in and I call him. She's like, she's seen that guy? You tell those police to get a hold of this? We're busy. A serial killer that dismembers people was down the street. They were busy. Okay? See, that was one of the comments the vet said. They were busy to tell the police to get a hold of him. He already dismembered Lori's family member and had a big reward on his head. He was fucking down the street from my house to go off through the side woods. That woods goes for miles, adjacent to several highways. Alright. That guy said, we hired a bunch of people to keep an eye on her because we were busy. Found out they're yelling a bunch of crazy crap at her. Okay? I already told these people there couldn't be such a thing as a tape before. Nobody was allowed in our house before. I've already told these people that. And to find out these people are trying to frame a judge for all this crazy crap. Then I found out some guy's trying to sell her and they've seen him. I want him. I want them to find out who he is. The other guy said we found out it was the human traffickers doing it to her. Everybody feels bad. Well, see, Mark already documented it was the human traffickers Dave hired to frame me. Last year. Like he said, we seen him. They knew in 18 it was the human traffickers doing it to me. And they were already bragging. They drugged me and told me to say it. They photoshopped all their lies. And they had framed me in 18 and 19. They always knew. You do realize that on December 14th, 23, and it's going to come out, it's probably going to be Agent John. The one that they said even 2 weeks ago, within, last Saturday, at Grinders on North Main, some investigators in there, they found, no, this is funny, they found out it was Agent John that told on her to that church. The one they made fun of, basically, just June 7th, 23. Walmart 62. Well, it's probably going to come out that it's him. Walked out of McDonald's December 14th, 23. Scream, Karen's Will's here today. I came down to make sure she got no money out of this. I told Dave I set her up to make sure she could never get any money out of this. And he was talking about taking it. And I'm plunging in my car. All these vehicles had been swarming me, slammed, encased in my car as he's screaming a confession. You know, those were police officers. Right. For tell the police to get a hold of this. For that's the one the police take care of. That's where the Stark County Sheriff's 2 weeks ago. They Family Church in uniform. We all know they opened an informant case. They have a SWAT on. Do you know, after December 14th, 23, out in Alliance, a lot of people didn't show up because that agent admitted he was in it with Dave. That man stole my money in his own confession under police surveillance and got that agent nailed. Okay? Some ladies walked out of Walmart Alliance. Officer Mark told everybody to leave her alone. That was an agent over her case, and he set her up for Dave. And he stole her money, and he taped him. And none of this is funny. Someone needs to arrest Agent John. He's just a hired police officer. Any cop can arrest him. I went on Google. Any police officer can arrest him. They have his confession for embezzlement and conspiracy and an accessory to all those crimes. Like Sheriff David, Mike DeWine's cousin, we were friends. We were talking. He said, you know, if that agent took your money and all this is happening, you are not that agent's only victim, nor are you his first. He has stolen from other cases. They go back through his cases. He has stolen other people's money. He's got too brazen. He's embezzling from funds and victimizing victims. He stole over $300,000 from my case. I'm going to upload this.